Oh my God, that was so weird. I don't know what just happened. But I got the boot and now I'm back. So this, like changed the time of this live like 100 times. And it's because I have to work around, the little humans in my house. And the littlest one's sleeping. So I figured this would be an opportune time. How's my sound? Hey, Andy Cruz. Hello, Foot. Fairy Goddess. Freeside. So I'm on my laptop. I was going to try to connect another new pair of earbuds. But I think I've just come to terms with the fact that Bluetooth earbuds don't work on StreamYard. So I just have to live with that. And I don't feel like I have a mic, but I don't know. I like the earbuds better because then, if I do a panel, nobody can hear me in my house. That's the whole point. But I guess I could do my headphones to hear and my mic to talk, but whatever. We'll deal with that another day. Hey, Amanda. Okay, so there's so much to Kibitz about. Just so much. And it's all kind of like silly stuff, but it's worth talking about. If anybody is familiar with like the Vegas Valley orbiters and like that community and the people that came from there that like used to hang out there. Yeah, I agree, Fairy. It's like, I don't know, it's ridiculous. It's so annoying, but that's okay. She's asleep, so we have a little time here. We don't know how long it's going to last, but I was jonesing to fire up a live stream to talk about the ridiculousness of what I listened to this morning from Tommy D's panel last night, which was a 6-hour panel. But that's not the only thing. There's other things that have happened on YouTube that I want to discuss. This was just the most fresh in my mind. Hello, my darling. Finding hope. So Zell is back, and if any of you are familiar, maybe she's been back, I just haven't noticed. She is the one that was exposed for phone boning, Vegas Valley, and that kind of started like this entire thing. Hey, Taint, that evolved into like pure chaos, and then she went on some like manic tear across YouTube. Yeah, he's supposed to be sentenced in September. Oh, there's something else I have to talk about. Thank you, reminded me. But somebody remind me if I don't talk about the Dummy Kruger stuff in the next like few minutes to talk about that. And she went on this tear on YouTube exposing all of her business, which 100% she is accountable for. Nobody made her do it. She gave details to people to put out. She put out her own details about every dirty little secret that was going on in her home, and even involving her children, and I'll leave it at that. But then like now wants to come back on YouTube, and she caused a shit ton of chaos as well. And I feel like we've all been around long enough that like when you do a bunch of fuck shit on YouTube, like you've lost the ability to say, I don't want to talk about it. I mean, you don't have to talk about it, but people are going to ask. Nobody has to answer any questions. Nobody's forced to answer anything, but you are going to be asked. You are going to be confronted. The people that you burned are going to want answers. And like, you don't get to like hide behind one, mental illness, addiction. Like, to me, it's like, this is getting so old. Like, if you were in such a vulnerable place, then get the fuck offline. Okay. And I don't normally talk like this, but I'm so freaking sick of it. Hey, Dick Cheese, good to see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Like, I am over it. Like, I'm sick and tired of like these excuses of like, I wanted to, Tommy hosted this panel last night. I did ask him if he'd like to come up and do a Q&A, but I know he's exhausted. He had a very long stream. I know he's a busy guy. I know he has other responsibilities. And if he happens to pop in, I'll DM him the link. I didn't want to like bombard him, but I do have questions, and he gets annoyed by my questions. It's very clear. He told me in Discord he's annoyed by all my questions, but I got questions, damn it. And he white knights for this Zell, and I think it's like, I don't know, it just irritates the shit out of me. It triggers me because she's such a garbage human. So anyway, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. I am going to drop the link so we can have a panel. Like I said, if I have to end it quickly, it's because the tornado wakes up, but she just fell asleep. So I'm hoping we can go for an hour, but we shall see. And then I really need to go pick up my stuff because I placed an order. Like, okay, I know I'm doing Flight of Ideas, but you guys know me by now. Bath and Body Works, right? Bath and Body Works, not Bed Bath and Beyond. Bath and Body Works. If you love But he's good. The last time I talked to him, yeah. So I think he's good. Maybe he'll stop by. But I haven't really chatted with him. But according to Amanda Erickson, I massage his prostate, so I should know how he is. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Bath and Body Works, right? I ordered a bunch of candles and wallflowers, but like, why do they charge shipping when you spend a shit ton of money? Like, I refuse to pay the shipping. I think we've had this conversation over here before. So I have the shit delivered or I pick it up from the store. But now I have to go there and get it, which is freaking bullshit. Yes, Fairy would know better. That's good to hear. Yes, Amanda Erickson said I'm up his ass so much I massage his prostate, which I think is fucking hysterical. But anyway, sorry for my foul language. I feel like I feel freedom that there's no little ones running around behind me. They don't. If they did curbside, I would have did it. I already looked in my email to see if they bring it out to me. Hey, Nevaeh. And it said, no, I have to come in and talk to a consultant or whatever they call themselves. I know, trust me. So you can Instacart here, Bath and Body, but then the prices were like, I would have paid, like, let's say it was 11, like with my coupons and stuff, it was like $11 per candle. It was going to cost me like 14, and I wasn't going to do that out of pure laziness either. So anyway, let me get back to this Zell nonsense. So she was getting questioned by a lot of people that were involved in this shit show with her in Vegas Valley. And I can understand where it may come off as like a little bit of a pileup, right? But Tommy was running the panel, so he was in complete control of who was up there and who wasn't. But instead of like holding her accountable and being like, listen, Zell, these people, you put all this shit out here. People want to know. So either you say you're not going to talk about it, but that's fine, but people are still going to question it. Instead, he's like got to lose his mind and start attacking people. And then the freaking comment was made about if somebody relapses, it's going to be your fault, like talking to people on panels. And of course, that triggered me because I was like, this is exactly what I'm saying about mental health, addiction. Like, if you are not of sound body and mind to participate in YouTube toxicity, because that's what this is, then you just should log off. End rant. Okay, now Dummy Kruger. So Vegas Valley made his comeback or attempted comeback, which is hysterical because I saw that he has scheduled like a 30K celebration. Literally, for people that don't follow this shit, he has bought every one of his channels pre-subbed up, okay? He has not earned more than maybe 100 subs on his own. He is a lying garbage human who doesn't have one redeeming quality. And Dummy Kruger, who's a content creator and a damn good one, did like a documentary style piece on him. It wasn't a live stream or anything. It was pre-recorded video. It was awesome. It literally put all of Vegas Valley into a nice little bundle that you can just watch and you'll have a complete understanding of what this idiot's about. So anyway, that really triggered Jojo Hiney Hole. And he then recently tried to do, yeah, exactly. Like, I get 10 people watching, but I have 400 subs, right? He gets 10 people watching and like 20 bots and has 30K subs. Like, he's such a fucking loser. I'm sorry. It just like, he irritates me so much. But anyway, he came out with this, like, what he tried to do a hit piece on Dummy Kruger, saying he was this British guy in prison now for assaulting a woman. And he like dropped this article and a picture of a guy. A guy. He did not have anything to support this, by the way, other than his contacts. Long story short, it's not Dummy Kruger. Dummy Kruger's not in the UK. Dummy Kruger did a live stream last night, which was completely unrelated to Vegas Valley. They were covering Broken System, Broken Trust. And sorry, guys. And you know, obviously people were like kind of making jokes. I made a joke in the chat as well. And he was just like, that is being dealt with. Like, I'm not going to speak on it anymore. So I hope that mother effer gets repercussions for what he did to Dummy. He just never will learn. His entire reason for his like criminal record is stuff he's done like cyber-wise and online and on the phone and like threats and shit. Like, he's such an idiot. Such an idiot. Yeah, all the idiots are the same. I know, adjust your focus. It's hysterical. Like, it is just so funny. You have to laugh at that stuff when it's about his like volume, because it's just so fake and so obvious. Like, you can't, like, listen, people have bothered me before. I laugh about it. It's quite obvious that I don't have 300 people watching. I had more people watching, I think, at one point than I did subs, and I had more likes than I did views, and it was like temporary. YouTube caught it, probably took it down. Hello, you succulent salami. Hi, Cece. Yeah, yeah, that's what he does. He even did like a tutorial on it, on how to do it and how to buy AdSense and stuff. He's such a, I can't even think of the right word right now. But any whoozy whatsy. I want to make sure I talked about that Dummy Kruger stuff. Oh my God, hysterical. I'll drop the link. Hey, Naklo, good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I'm going to drop the link. You know, I kind of wanted to get into the stuff that happened last night on Tommy's, because more of like, I'm curious what people's positions are. If I'm tend to believe that if I went and put a bunch of shit out on YouTube, personal or not, I wouldn't expect people not to comment on it, especially when you're involving other people on YouTube, be it your partner, your partner's new lovers, whatever the case may be. I think she even admitted to sending like intimate images to another YouTuber who's already known for disseminating intimate images to just get back at her husband or whatever he is, boyfriend. It's just a mess, okay? And I feel like when you do this shit, there's going to be repercussions. And if you don't want to deal with those repercussions, then you don't hang out on YouTube. You don't get up on panels. Exactly. When you put the information out, exactly, you put it out there, it is going to become content, even if it's unintentional. Like, listen, I'm a big proponent. People have done it to me. It's hurt my feelings. I don't want people talking about my parenting. I don't want people talking about my kids. Okay. I don't want people doing that to anybody. But when you're putting documents out and images that are of very controversial nature, maybe, or you just don't put out personal business unless you're prepared to deal with it becoming consumption, okay, which is what's going to happen. There's a huge difference between me having a private DM, which you make in Big Brick. I was going to say Big Rick. Hey, Alex. If I do that, that doesn't block the comment, right? I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard. We'll get back to your grilling in a second. Like, if I'm having a private combo with somebody and then somebody disseminates those messages, that's completely different than when you're using your community post as a diary in the heat of like ongoing drama. Exactly. And if you don't want people to know what you look like, keep your cam off. And like, you can't be mad when somebody grabs those cam slips. As much as they suck, it's going to happen. Burgers and hot dogs. I had burrito tacos for lunch. Oh my God, guys, they're so good. If you've never had a burrito taco, but like a real one made by somebody that knows how to make them, which is not me, I get mine from a restaurant, you haven't lived. All right, let me drop this link. All right, I'm going to attempt to do this because I'm on my laptop. Hold on, and I always forget how to copy and paste. Remember? Is it 2 fingers? Yeah, that's what it was. 2 fingers. Copy. Okay. Dox my chickens. I already doxed my chickens a million times. They're so cute. Okay, hopefully that will work. If that doesn't work, I'll DM it to Finding Hope and she will do it. She will do it for me. I don't have my cam covered on this one. My other laptop, though, has like the little thing you can slide over it to keep the cam off no matter what. I mean, listen, if somebody gets a bad picture of me, it's out there already. I've had my face in like Discord. I'm sure that I remember one time I was in my car. I've cammed up and went live, and it was not the most flattering of days or whatever. Like, it is what it is. I'm not here to win a beauty contest. Certainly not here to impress anybody. Let me see. Can I pin that? No. Sorry. That's right. It only goes to the thing, right? I can't pin it with the 3 dots, can I? No, I can only ban myself or put me in timeout. I wanted to try to go outside with my laptop, but then that's when it kicked me off before, but I have my extender down here. So I put a camera in my chicken coop before we went away. You're beautiful. Don't say that. And my Wi-Fi wasn't reaching it in my chicken coop. Yeah, I have to pin from the YouTube side. I'll do it from my phone. Hold on. My chicken coop. Sorry. I had to pin message. All right, so there we go. We should be good now. I put a camera in my chicken coop. My Wi-Fi wouldn't reach it. So, of course, I asked my neighbor because the coop's closer to his house, bless his heart. He was like totally fine with it. His daughter loves eggs. So now it's like, you guys, as long as I can keep this cam in here, you get unlimited eggs. So they helped themselves. And they checked on my chickens while we were away. But I also had other people coming. But they like went out of their way to talk to them and stuff. So if anybody wants to come up, come up. I mean, I just want to talk about, like, do you think there's a line when some, not talking about digging on people, researching people, but when somebody comes and puts on a spectacle, like, is there a point that we just shouldn't discuss it, or it shouldn't be for content? That's the question. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I've been around here too long, different types of communities. I've treaded lightly when it comes to certain things, but when there's just certain people that I think like feel like this particular person thinks that she's protected. You're not protected. I mean, Tommy can protect you, but you know, I'm sorry, that's not going to stop other people from talking about it, especially when you put it out there. And then when we're sick of talking about it, we'll move on to something else. Yes, it was very nice of them, Fairy. Well, exactly, Naklo. And that's the thing. Even if there is a line in the sand, somebody's going to cross it, whoever it may be. Kind of like a little bit of a chill. Oh, so you guys, I've tried a new vape. I don't know, though. I mean, I like it, but I feel like they're different than my Juuls. They're called Flare. They're okay, but they're disposable, too. I feel like I'm wasting so much money on these disposable things. So I'm trying to think what else has happened on the interwebs. There's a lot of shit going down in Krama. Krama's been a mess. There's like just accusations flying, people taking information that they already knew and kind of retelling stories and, you know, picking and choosing their outrage. It's I think Shiva said this best. We all have selective outrage because if we didn't, nobody would ever be outraged about anything, right? So certain things are going to affect me differently than they affect you. Thank you, Cece. I'll look into it because these disposables, I like them, but I thought I was getting a deal. And then like one of them, like, and I didn't think I was using it that much. I think I went through it in less than a day, which is way quicker than I'd ever go through a Juul pod. People making stuff up. Yeah, Krama's a shit pit right now. You're right. It's just a mess. But the selective outrage thing is like, yes, of course we're gonna have levels. Like I don't get outraged by, like, for example, what's going on with the Zell stuff because she put it out there where somebody else may think like, no, don't touch that. It's going too far. But I do get outraged when people discuss like other people's children or their custody cases or DV situations. Like that stuff to me is too far. Yes, I understand, Cece, but it kind of made sense to me, though, because it's picking and choosing like, oh, my friend did something and then my enemy did the same thing and I'm mad at the enemy I'm going to call out, but my friend I'm not. But it still sort of made sense. Hey, Pat. Yeah, Naklo Krama is right now, oh my God, they need new people. They need new blood over there. It is getting so pathetic. Like I haven't been watching anything. I'll occasionally jump in just sometimes to say something, or if I think I'm being funny, which I'm usually not, but then I can't sit through it because it's just painfully boring at this point because it's the same bullshit. I mean, I guess it's the same bullshit everywhere, but some bullshit's more interesting than others. Yes, exactly, Cece. And that's good. I mean, listen, any of us that say like we wouldn't, like if we've become friends with somebody on here, on the internet, it could be YouTube, it could be TikTok, whatever. and that person becomes close to you, you're obviously going to have, even if you don't intend to, or at least I would have like almost a automatic reaction to if that person is hurt by somebody else, or I feel the need to defend them. But some things are just so blatant that there's no defending it. It's just like, you know what? Own it. You fucked up. If you're not ready to deal with the consequences of that fuck up, then maybe platforming yourself on a live stream is not the place to be. Go do some pre-recorded shit where you can't get questioned. You know? I have to go into my coop later. Yes, that's true. That's true. We all know a little bit more behind the scenes or what's going on that maybe helps put things into perspective where other people don't have access to that information. But what about just discussing the information that is put out there by an individual, not maliciously? Your Costco trips outrage me. People who refuse to see things from any other lens than your own. I can hear someone out and consider their input. Absolutely. I really do try to do that because I've learned my lesson, just kind of refusing to hear other people's sides of things when it comes to this. Yes, we will definitely drop Dummy Kruger's link. I'll do it from my phone. Excellent suggestion, my two beagles. He's very, very good. I really enjoyed his live stream. I think I fell asleep, but it wasn't because it was boring. It's just because it was late and I fell asleep. What I say, let's read it. Let's read the joke. What I say with my close buddies in a Discord voice is not what I'd say on a YouTube live because it's a joke, dark, vicious, etc., but a joke out of context, though. That joke sounds much, much worse than it is. Yeah, of course. Well, this we see all the time. I mean, things that, listen, I've had conversations over the phone, Discord, privately, DMs, that I never intend to see the light of day. But you know what? If they do, then they do. But the point is, it's not, in certain contexts and situations, it's not meant to be something for us to commentate on. Exactly. If it's done in a public live stream, it is definitely up for discussion. No doubt about that. And I think that's kind of where I was going, where I know I've kind of gone off on a tear. Let me drop the Dummy Kruger's channel, though, because I think you guys, even if you just like watching the Frauditor stuff, like he does a lot of the, even if like calling out the frauditors, which I love. Okay, let me go back to my stream. Let me put it in here. That should be it. Yep. Okay, good. It came up. So if anybody wants to check out that, because his video on Vegas, Vegas did try to take it down. It's back up, though. Coors Light. Ugh. I don't even like beer. I like the seltzers. I just cannot drink beer anymore. When I've been drinking the Michelob Ultra, not been drinking, when I was away camping, I drank it. Michelob Ultra seltzers. They're really, really good. I like them. Like those I can sit and have and not like feel gross. I did try a different kind at first. It was, hold on, I'll tell you. Oh, the Corona refreshers, but not their seltzers. My husband got the wrong one. They were like too thick and sweet. They were like, ugh. Alcohol's gross. That's your hot take? Yeah, well. Oh, see, I could never drink Yuengling or get like any of those dark beers. I used to love like cider beers, like the Angry Orchard and stuff. That's what made me so fat. I used to drink it even in the summertime. Disgusting. But it did taste good. It tastes like apple juice. Yeah, alcohol hates me too. Like I can do a couple seltzers now and that's it. Otherwise I'll feel like shit the next day. Hey Ash. Notorious Ash 274. So in the end, I don't know. To me it's all beer. Beer is beer. I mean, I know there's some that are so much heavier than others. Like, ugh. Like Budweiser, the smell of it. Like if somebody's drinking it around me, I can smell it. It's so, I know that's nothing compared to like those fancier beers, like a Yuengling or a Guinness, I guess, or something. But the smell of it is like, yuck. So there's a lot going on in the drama community. Natasha Cooper seems to be rolling. I said that was not intentional. Oh god, I didn't mean it that way. Natasha somehow is mixed up in some like of the old school, the OGDC stuff now, which is wild. So when I think of drama community, I think of Randy and Starlight and The Truth, Laura Perplexed. I'm trying to think of who else is over there. Gosh, I can't even think. That's who I think of, like the OG drama community. Whereas like Natasha to me is like true crime crama, right? Like she probably wanted to be true crime, but she evolved into crama. And then she was kind of off the radar for a while. Now she's back in the spotlight. And something happened, which I'm sure. Yeah, The Truth. I don't know this person, but I've heard them say some pretty terrible shit as of late. And I heard her put blame on people for other people coming into a community and stuff. It was like really bizarre. Yeah, the ponies to me though are part of drama. That Chloe, that's like they're the drama community. They own that. Okay, so The Truth wanted to call out Natasha for scamming. Natasha is a pro at defending her scamming at this point. This is like old news. Here's the thing about people like Natasha. At this point, the people that are going to throw money at her are going to continue to throw money at her. Okay? They're all the calling out, all the receipts, that it's not going to make a difference at this point. That ship has sailed a long, long time ago with that $20,000 she first raised, okay, for her legal funds. So these people are wasting their breaths, other than maybe getting their communities to not maybe go watch, but her needs are being met. Yeah, there's definitely, it turned into a shit show because I think other people somehow got roped into it. So, Alex, I don't want to put you on the spot because I know you're busy this time of day, but if you want to come up and shed some light on that, please do. Or if anybody that knows what's going on with that, because I don't mind watching Natasha for some entertainment purposes, but I have to watch it on the recap because I have to put it at 2 speed because she's so dang slow. And for somebody like me that's always like at a million miles a minute, it's so hard to listen to. And she takes those like pauses that are painful. Like, oh my God, talk about dead air. Exactly, Ash. That's what it seemed like. Like there is nothing new. News outlets being called. Like what else? Police being called. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And you know what, Hope, that goes for so many people, right? So as long as they're getting their attention needs met and their egos fed and their cash apps filled and their PayPals or whatever Venmos, then they're going to keep at what works. That's the nature of the beast. But it is a kind of interesting, I don't know if these people have been battling before, so it might be like a little bit of crossing of, what do you call that, like worlds colliding. Yeah, I just got mine down for a nap. It's okay, Alex. I know you covered it last night. I think you covered a little bit of it last night because I fell asleep. But I'll put your stream in. I know you guys go live at night, and I'm the worst because I can watch at night, but I can't panel. I mean, I feel like at this point, if Natasha was going to go down, other than her losing her channels, right? So, like, obviously she's ban evading. It would have happened by now. Like, it is what it is. I find, like, the stuff that's happening on this other side of YouTube, like with the Vegas Valley stuff and this whole new Zell arc, and the Tommy D defending Zell and what happened on that panel last night, far more interesting than whatever Natasha's doing, or I should say entertaining. You're at the pool and they have a nice Weber grill here. SL, why don't you come up and show us? Where's Paige? Does she have anything to contribute to this conversation? Are you on vacation? You guys live the life of Riley. I'm jealous. I feel like you guys are always doing fun stuff. we've been camping a lot. We're going away in September. We're going to do 2 more camping trips, mid-September, and then a Columbus Day weekend or Indigenous Day weekend. That's what's on my agenda. We're going to go local in September. Well, both trips are pretty local, but the one in September is at like a camping resort, so there should be a lot to do. We were in the Adirondacks. Have I gone live since I've been back? No, I don't think so. So we were in the Adirondacks last weekend, and it was beautiful. Lake George area, highly recommend. Lake George Village, awesome. So much to do, so much fun. Like, it's just such a cool place to walk around, eat, see things. We went to like a street fair one day. We went to a couple restaurants. We saw an art gallery. Like, we didn't go in and we had the kids, but from the outside they had like a really cool show going on. We went to this other place where it was like all that tin metal art, and they had all the chickens and roosters, and I was like joking that I should get some for the yard. They were so cute. So let's see. I could show a clip. Oh, there's also lots of other chaos. I didn't want to talk about this too much, but I am going to talk about it a little bit. But I don't want to like talk too much on it because like it's just so crazy. But if anybody follows like Girl World, that's like a whole nother side. Beyonce metal chicken. Oh my God, find me one. Make me. Okay, you make one on your machine. Oh wait, that's not metal. I have to look that up. But the Girl World stuff is like a lot. It's like foodie beauty, but I think like MFW, if anybody remembers her, is kind of part of that, but not really. Like what's been going on that side, holy smokes, because Marty's involved in that now. That is a hot mess over there. My Lord. And Foodie Booty's in Kuwait and with her fake husband, and there's so much shenanigans going on. People are mad at her. They are not tolerating her anymore, and she is getting slammed, so to speak, by the YouTube trolls. I want to put Alex's link in chat because I know she might have talked on this a little bit. Because I know somehow Starlight got involved, but I don't know all the details about that 100% yet. But certainly anybody that would ever want to come up and elaborate, they can. Here, let's see. I'm trying to think if there was, I got to look at my little, at my YouTube posts to see what other, hold on, let me get Alex's channel. What else we could kibitz about. So then we have, oh Lordy, where's my channel? Okay, sorry, you're going to get some background noise. There we go. This is Alex's channel. I should probably wrench some people. Does Finding Hope has a wrench, right? Oh, Alex has a wrench. Okay, good. There we go. That's Alex V's. So she's always covers good stuff. Kind of gives us in the loop on what's going on in the DC too. But let's see. What other hot topics are there we can discuss over here? 10th Man's been active again, so he's going on about something and witnessing something, I think, and calling out the government. Colleen Ballinger saga continues. I see that Crafton and Kim are on that. Oh, and then Marty also went after Controlla. Does anybody follow her? Like, I did a little bit, and the Trisha Licious stuff, oh my Lord, that is a whole other kerfuffle. Can't even put it into words. That mess. Yeah, he was live a few times. I did listen to a little bit of Patterson 10th Man. Oh gosh, yes. Oh boy, we would all need our tinfoil hats. Yeah, he's been fired up. Yeah, he's on something. Didn't he say that didn't he call the police live the other day about something? Oh, and Fusi. I mean, this is from a much bigger scope. The Fusi Tube stuff I've been sort of catching up on too. Because that is a whole nother mess. But did 10th call the police to say he witnessed the police murder somebody or something? Yes, so this has come back up, Cece. The whole car crash with the kid in the car. She crashes her car while live streaming and reading chat. So yeah, she's on to yeah, she's I think battling with Trisha Licious. Speaking of murder, oh wait, is there a murder? Is there a murder mystery? Oh shit, that's right, Finding Hope. Okay, y'all, you guys won't know this. So there's a guy. Oh, I'll talk about this. I don't care because I don't know this person really at all. So there is a guy that hangs out in the trauma community who was just not outed, but like his background got released that he went to prison for murdering his wife. And he got a life sentence, and then at a retrial ended up getting changed to manslaughter, and he served, I'm not sure how many years, but he stabbed his wife to death, and I think in front of the kid. But if I'm wrong, somebody correct me in chat, but it is messy, messy, messy. Based on some nonsense that a whack job auditor filmer said. Yes. He came in with the Watts. Yes, of course, he's from Watts Island. But he's on YouTube, Ash, because he's a chatter. I don't think he has a channel or anything. No, it's him. He's owned it. It's him. It's in the UK. He's from the UK. It's legit. It's him. He hasn't. I don't think he's come out to publicly. Finding Hope may know a little bit more about this, but he hasn't come out to publicly share his story yet. But this is what they're fighting about in Krama. Like okay, the people that are okay. Let's look at the current camps right now. So like, I'm gonna just say this. I don't care about anybody's opinion about these particular humans at this point because we're not gonna get into them. But let's talk about like the Lycan versus the world. Okay, Lycan's camp is like, yeah, this guy's like a murderer. He's really bad. Like what the fuck? And they're like, well, you talk to a 13-year-old on a live stream and you're a groomer and a pedo, and that's where we're at. So it's like, who's worse, right? Like. Yeah, Dummy Kruger. No, this is, I mean, for all we know, that could be the article. No. This happened 20 years ago. He's been getting women's dresses. Oh, yes. That's right. He's also like, yes, he loves to hang in the hen house. He's Big D. That's how he goes by. He used to use his legal name as his YouTube handle. I'm not going to say it because I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. But Big D is what he goes by now. But this has all been confirmed. He owns it. Like, all these people have interviewed his friends about it. It's a whole big thing. And now this is what they're fighting about. Hey, Shifty, they're fighting about in Krama, like, who's worse, the murderer or Lycan? It's just so insane. Like, oh my God. I can't. Well, he was originally charged. I'm not sure, like, on UK law, but apparently he had life, and now he something happened on an appeal, I guess, or whatever, and he ended up with a manslaughter charge. He came in under his real name, stabbed her in front of their 18-month-old daughter with an 8-year-old son upstairs. Yes, see, this is all legit. He stabbed her because they were in the midst of a nasty divorce, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's right, Shifty. You were talking about this a little bit the other day. Yeah, it's crazy. So this is my understanding. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Do not quote me on this. They were in the midst of some sort of divorce proceeding. He was in a pub, had been drinking, and then went and then a fight happened, and he stabbed her. And by the way, just for complete transparency, my understanding is like the children, he has a relationship with those children today. That's all I'm going to say about kids. I don't know if it was an appeal shift. I just know that he went from a life sentence to time served and got out in 4 years. I didn't read the article. Nope. I'm totally speaking off of hearsay and shit. Oh, months ago, Notorious Ash. I wish you would have told us. We could have been kibitzing about this months ago. So I think his people are like, the girls he hangs out with are like Replay Crew. Hold on. Just don't anybody tell me. I'll think of it in a second. Oh, Little Miss Purple. Yeah, manslaughter. But didn't it start out with first-degree murder? Little Miss Purple. It's like all the UK women. Replay Crew. I'm not sure if he was buddy with Juror and them because I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think they're the ones that exposed it. Listen, you can't do shit around here and not expect it to come out. I mean, it's bad enough when people put their own shit out. We're kind of going back to where this whole live stream started with Zell and putting all of her nasty, dirty deeds out, and her husband's. He is not innocent in this. Though they both did some fucked up shit. But here we are. Yes, and he was initially sentenced to life. Yeah, see? But then something happened and he ended up on a, yeah, I understand what you're saying, Shift. I think you were asking this, like what happened, what evidence was brought forward, or what changed that changed the original sentence from a life sentence to a manslaughter charge. I mean, maybe it was defense. I don't know. For all we know, I don't know. I didn't read the article. Sorry, guys. I'm not the best reporter on this. It's just gossip at this point, and, you know, I'm just gossiping. I'm just kibitzing. I would, messy boots. So that's the current state of affairs in Krama. They're fighting over who's worse, Lycan or the manslaughterer. Which is just like, oh my God. It's like apples and oranges. It's just ridiculous. Oh gosh, yeah, I agree, Hope. If I was like found out that any of my friends had, to me, that's like a heinous crime, right? It's different if I found out that you shoplifted or sold drugs, or which are, yes, terrible things or whatever. But when it comes to like harming another adult, like physical violence and stuff like that, it's very unsettling. Yes, I am going off hearsay and just gossiping. Correct. I did not read anything. I'm just repeating what I heard. This is facts, people. Take a screenshot. I mean, he still killed somebody. I mean, I think that pretty much speaks for itself, right? Like, he stabbed somebody. So, I don't know if we need any more details, maybe. I mean, unless it was self-defense. Which, if it was, please share. Or come up, Shift, and tell me the details if you know them. Or anybody, for that matter. We can have, like, YouTube court. We can get Lauren Daylight. Lauren, are you here? Are you watching? You can litigate this on YouTube. Exactly, Finding Hope. If anybody's concerned about somebody's online behaviors and thinks it's predatory or thinks it's harming people, then yes, we should turn them. That's exactly it. We need to do a law and order on this Big D guy. I'm just kidding. It's very sad. Appeal was a court technicality. Replay clue has the info on her CP. Oh, okay. Thank you, KNS. Oh, I'll be your alibi. Okay, so I'm probably missing comments. I'm on the StreamYard side, so if I am sorry. Let me grab my phone so I can looky-loo at this chat, and then if I need to share my screen, we can look at the CP. All right, let's take a look-see-loo. I mean, this is serious stuff, right? This is far more serious than like Foodie Beauty and Marty and, you know, what's going on with Zell and our guy Tommy D there, white knighting so weirdly for somebody that's such a garbage human. When like I have this, like, I think that he's a decent human, but like something about it just really gets under my skin that he well, let me go to my channel, that he sticks up for this trash bag. Thanks, Shifty. Bye. All right, let's go to your channel, meaning my channel. Let me pause trash this. Bag. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? All right. I wish I could. I think I can do it from this side, right? If I hit present and then I can share it. Should we look at it? Does anybody care enough or we don't care? I'm always so afraid to like screw this up. Oh no, extra camera. Oh, share screen. That's how I do it. All right, let's do this. I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to go to here. All right, let's go in here. Let's go to replay crew. Can you guys still hear me if I do that? Yes, you can still hear me, right? If I go to a different screen. Ooh, interesting. Finding Hope. Did he now? See, the pieces come together. All right, let's look for replay crew. I probably should switch to, oh yeah, this is her. Oh no, that's not her. Is this her? 561 subscribers. Let's go to her community post. Let's see, community post. All right, let's do a look-see. Let's do a little gander. Okay, update. Nope, that's not it. That looks like it's about somebody. Oh, this stuff is old, so I don't understand. Am I in the wrong replay crew? Is this it? Didn't care yesterday. Don't give a shit today. Probably won't give a fuck tomorrow. This is from a month ago. I think I'm in the wrong replay crew. Is that even her name? Oh, replay rants. Thank you. I'm like, wait a second. I think I'm in the wrong place. Okay, so she's got a drama channel. Or a commentary, I should say. All right, this has got to be it. 543. Oh, yeah, that's her. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to share my screen in a second once I figure out how to do it, guys. Is it the one from one day ago? Referencing Granny's watching, I'm assuming. I don't want to get in the middle of that shit. I've said my piece on what I think about Granny and my opinion about the way certain things were handled, and I'll leave it at that. I don't really need to kibitz about her too much. We've already seen it all, heard it all. Okay, let's see. What's this comment say? Oh shit, what did I do? I don't want to. No, I'm not getting it. Oh, it's between her and Country Joe. Oh god. I'll wait for somebody to tell me. Honey whoozy whatsies. So what else is happening on these YouTube streets? Anything? Yeah, let's read it. Okay, we'll read it. Let's get it up here then. All right, you guys be patient with me. I'm really, really bad at sharing screens. Okay, it's gonna have to be for everyone who supported me the past few days. I'm so good. No, that can't be it. Okay, is it this one? Replay rants. I understand the girls are angry. We was in a group and we found out 2 weeks ago. I wanted to wait on criminal records. Oh, okay, so we have a criminal record here. Let's take a look. All right. Oh, do I have to redact this before I share it? Should I redact this? Can I do that live? Like, can I highlight these names out? I don't really feel, I can read it to you guys. Do you trust my reading? Okay, it says 643 in the Criminal Supreme Court of Jurisdiction Court of Appeal, Criminal Division, Royal Courts of Justice, Strand, and then it names the city, and then it names the people involved. Let's see. On the 2nd of March 2001, we allowed an application by the Crown Prosecution Service to extend the time within which we rearraign the person, Big D, upon an indictment alleging the murder of the woman on Friday, 16th March 2001, and we dismissed a cross application by the appellant to direct a verdict of not guilty to that indictment. We now provide the reasons for that decision. The appellant was convicted of murder and was sentenced to life imprisonment on the 10th of November 2000. Based upon the decisions in Lukhthiet-Thuan, this is all UK law, guys, I'm sorry, another division of the court allowed his appeal against conviction and ordered a retrial. The court directed that the appellant be rearraigned on a fresh indictment at Bristol Crown Court within 2 months. Because of shortage of time, the court did not then give its reasons, which were subsequently handed down on December 19th. On the 16th of November 2000, the Registrar of Criminal Appeals wrote to the court manager at Bristol with copies to the CPS, and it's not the same as our CPS, it's like the Crown something or other, as a customary. The letter included observations. As you will know, it is the responsibility of the Crown to see that a fresh indictment is preferred against this gentleman, or gentleman I use loosely because I really think he's probably a pretty shitty person for doing what he did, but it is the responsibility of the listing officer to ensure that he's arraigned with a period of 2 months from November. Uh-oh, my little one woke up. Hold on, guys. If anybody wants, yeah, I have the newspaper article. Hold on a second, guys. My little one woke up. Just give me 1 second, and then I can, if replay is okay, I'm happy to reshare it on my CP if anybody cares enough. Otherwise, just go to replay rants. I'm sure it's very boring just listening to me read This whole time I was talking muted. I am so sorry. That was terrible and horrible. What I basically was saying, if replay's okay with it, I'll share the link on my CP and I will credit her for it. I just think me reading it out loud to you guys is probably super boring. But what I was saying while I was muted was that it looks like there was a technicality where the judge did not instruct the jury properly, which is what maybe resulted in him getting less time. But as you also heard, my little one is waking up, which means the nap didn't last as long as I hoped. But if anybody wants to, I don't mind to just have an open panel and we can chat if somebody wants to come up here just in case I have to mute. She might have fell back asleep. But the bottom line is, it just, you know what? This is a good lesson. This is a really good YouTube life lesson. You just don't know who you're talking to. Nobody should trust anybody around here. We are all just an avatar with a YouTube handle. Exactly, Ash. Exactly. I mean, this is a very good lesson, and this isn't the first time. Remember Truthy Magoo? That whole nonsense. Remember, like, think of all the other people that you can think back to now. There was like some guy from the Vegas Valley side. God, I forget his name. It was Thumper, I think, who was a convicted SA, and then somebody else had him recently on a panel, but they were backstage. That got leaked to show that these people are still like talking to this sicko. Like it's there's just so much shit we don't know, right? So either be prepared to keep it very surface or prepared to deal with the consequences of opening up to complete strangers. Yeah, okay, STL. Yeah, we're a person behind the keyboard, but you don't know my life and I don't know yours. And I don't want to. Okay. I don't know if you're some maniac, but I'm certainly not going to give you my home address and start sending, start a virtual book club with you sending books back and forth. I mean, I did offer to send Sugar Crits pork roll, but I assumed they'd have like a P.O. box or something. Because, pork roll can withstand traveling in the mail. My life's a video game. And I'll bet it to win it. So what else? Should we look at some chickens? No, I don't feel like bringing my whole laptop out there. I can put myself up with my phone and we can go see the chickens. You guys want to do that? Do you even care? Let's see. Can I do that? Can I do that? Mm-hmm. Do you guys like when I hum and sing and make beautiful music? Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. Can I go in? Enter studio. Let's see what happens. Yeah, exactly. We have no way of knowing. Oh, yeah. Cece, I think you missed the pork roll debate. I forget where I was. I was somewhere. Hold on. Sorry. I'm turning this off. Hold on. Okay. I think this will work. Okay. Are we good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Am I working or am I not working? Can somebody let me know? No, it's not Taylor Ham. Do I have sound? Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. So here's what we're going to do. I just don't see my avatar blinking. Hold on a second. All right, we're going to go check the chickens before I end this for sure. Okay. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you. So as long as you can hear me, I switched from the laptop to the phone, which I've never done before, but we're going to assume it was successful. Let's see. See, look, can't flip. Hi. Let me flip so I can show you guys. Camera, back camera. Okay, you should be good. Okay, so there's some chickens for you. I have a bra on now. Everybody's gonna see my saggy boob. anyway. Double naughty audios. I know that was terrible, right? Hey, Meow. Good to see you. Well, the Waldorf Astoria. I know. Look, we added to it, and I put some. We have some flowers now. Hi, guys. Hi, you little booka bears. You little boobalas. I know. I need to rake this today, and I need to clean the coop. I need some tips on this stupid deep litter method. If anybody else has chickens, my husband is insisting on this deep litter method, and I am not feeling it. It's very hard for me to do because you have to just like toss the bedding, but they're not roosting and pooping on their poop board. So I feel like that's better for chickens that do that. My chickens don't do that. Oh shit, I forgot to put the carabiners on. Oh my God. We are so lucky, guys, that we didn't have an attack by a raccoon. Well, it's daytime, thank God. I have to get eggs too, which I'll do in a little bit. But by a raccoon, because those little shits are smart. But yeah, so I put some flowers out, and I'm gonna get a sign to hang here. So I need like one of those people that do wood burning. I think Boss Bitch said she can, but I have to send her it because I want it to say Fluffy Butt Brigade because that's what they're called. Look at you, follow me around because they want treats. You guys have had enough treats today. They had scratch, they had mealworms, they had clovers, they have a strawberry. It looks like they ate one of them. They got a tomato yesterday. But see, like even these things they don't use. Hi, pretty girls. Hi, pretty girls. You guys are talking a lot. You guys are talking so much. See, I'm never going to be able to get more chickens because I don't want to go through the whole like integration process where I have to like quarantine and separate. And then I'd have to build another coop somewhere over there so that I can keep them separate till they're ready. And I just don't want to deal with all that. Yes, Richard, she had mentioned that to me, so I have to send her like an image of what I'm thinking and then see if it's something that she can do for me. She's done stuff for me too for the holidays. It all came out beautiful. I was very happy with it. Ornaments, some mugs. She made my sister, I got for Christmas, it was like a wine carafe, like a travel thing with like 2 wine glasses, and we were able to put like really funny images that I had, like pictures and stuff from growing up on them. She did a really good job. So yes, I'm officially a crazy chicken lady, except I really do want 2 silkies, but unfortunately, I think these girls would hurt them. And even if they didn't, I'm not so sure on this whole like integrating process. My husband's like, no, you just put them in. They're coming from the same farm. They'll be fine. But like, no, you can't risk a sickness or something. Yes, I am officially the crazy chicken lady. But yeah, so we extended the coop so they have plenty of room, even though based on specs and stuff, they had plenty of room in their original side. But this makes me feel so much better. Yeah, I wanted either like 2 silkies or 2 silkies and 2 Polish cats, but it's just too much. I just don't think we're ready. Maybe next year. I also want 2 goats, which I don't think I'm ever going to get. So once we fence that in, because the rest of the yard's all fenced, then I could build like my little goat house over there or over here, and then have 2 little pygmy goats because then they'll have plenty of room. And then when this is fenced in completely, we can let them free range a little bit. We just have 1 more row of fencing to put up. I just am not sure on what I want. I want something that looks nice, but like, I just have the metal fence here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Did I show you guys my new camper? Since we're out here, might as well. I'll show you guys, and then we'll wrap this up. I'll show you because it's nice and clean. Hold on, I want to show you kids. Just listen for her, Bubby, if she's fussing, because she sort of woke up before but fell back asleep. My golf cart, it's so dirty, but it works. Okay. So just my new camper. That's the outdoor kitchen, which I'm not going to open because I feel like I don't think oh no, we did open it when we got back, but things could fall over. Here is my adorable mat. It says, welcome to camp, quit your bitchin'. If you're not a happy camper, take a hike. Oops, that's my alarm that I have to change. Sorry. That was startling. Hold on. Okay, cover your ears. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'll mute. That's probably better. Hold on. Sorry, I had to do a test on it. It's just shy of an acre. So we were just on a trip. So here's this little area. So I have my slides out. Here's the kids' room. So it's a little messy because I had to put the bins in and I didn't strip the beds yet, but I'll clean it out before the next trip. And then you have the bathroom up here on the left, right here. And then that's the big bedroom in the back, and there's a big closet. It's perfect. I love it. So we bought the lot behind us. So technically my property was only to where like my garage ends. Not my garage, but I'll show you the fence. And then when we bought the house, because for you that know me a long time, know that my house, this was the original house from like my hands over, right? That was the original house that we had. Then the rest we did an addition on just recently. But my property ended where my husband's smoke shack and deer hanging thingamabobby is, like right here. But when we bought the house, they said we'll include that. Neither neighbor wanted that lot, so they included the lot in the sale. So we were very fortunate. I know goat yoga seems so much fun. Well, if I get those little pygmy goats, then we can do that. I'll host like not international, oh my gosh, cross statewide goat yoga. And everybody can stay in my camper. See, look, I just invite strangers on the internet over. They could be murderers. Hi, girls. You guys want to know their names? Okay, the blue band is Nene on the corner. This is Mother Clucker right here with the red band. That's Peep, that I'm right there in the middle, and that's Matilda. You guys eat so much. I can't give you any other snacks, okay? Okay. Oh, and they got their oyster shells. I think, Cece, did you tell me about the oyster shells? Somebody did. So we built this. See that little white thing back there? That's got the oyster shells in it. You guys, you've had so many treats today. Eat the lantern flies. They won't even eat the damn lantern flies. Supposed to kill them. They're invasive. Later on, when they go in their coop, because they go in as soon as it gets dark, I'll rake this out. I got a wasp's nest in here too, but the wasps don't hurt the chickens, but the chickens won't eat them. Thanks, Adjust Your Focus. I was just feeling excited. Oh, eggshells. Yes, I did that too. They did eat them. But then I guess somebody told my husband to get oyster shells, so we just got the oyster shells. But I know, Adjust Your Focus, I just got very excited for a second, and I wanted to show my camper stuff. I'm sorry. I know that was probably stupid of me, but oh well. Now all my enemies know my camper and my chickens. And these chickens are a sex link. So they're a cross between Rhode Island Reds and Leghorns, the white Leghorns. So I'll show you the eggs we get. You can go look at that now. And then I'll end this. Since nobody wanted to come up and hang out with me. It's okay. I got to get back in the house, get stuff done. I really need to go to pick up my candles because I keep saying I'm going to do that, and I haven't done it because my cheap ass didn't want to pay for shipping. But like, I feel like no matter the organization that you're buying something from, I feel like if you're going to spend a certain amount, you should get free shipping. This is my garbage, my boxes from Costco. Oh, look. STL, I went to Costco. See all these big boxes from Snackaroonies? All right, I'll show you the eggs just so you guys can see them. But these types of chickens, they only lay one color egg. Well, it varies a little bit in its shade. And I got these cute little 6, so we only have 4. So this is like a light one, probably from Peep. And then these are typically what they look like. But we have gotten some big ones that were double yolks. But they're really pretty, right? They're like just such nice eggs. They're always so clean, I have to say. But obviously you have to clean them before you use them. Otherwise, they can stay on the counter. And then I wrote, just because I'm a dork, Fluffy Butt Brigade. Yes, STL has an appreciation for Costco size packages. This is my recipe. And this is my little egg basket that I go and collect the eggs in. How cute. I need one of those aprons, but this is what I have to settle for right now. All right, ladies and gents. Oh, we want a Keurig from the fire department, but we don't need it because we have one. All right, I'm going to end this. I appreciate us kibitzing and hanging out. I know I didn't get into too much details, but I did get to get off my chest how infuriating it is that Zell gets to come back to YouTube and take zero accountability for the fuck shit she created and the shit show, and nobody can ask her questions. She's off limits. She's delicate. She's fragile. That consideration is not taken for anybody else. So that really, really irked me. The Dummy Kruger stuff I wanted to mention quickly, just because he mentioned it quickly in his live stream, that whole hit piece was being dealt with. And the Big D stuff, so we touched on that, and his crime. And I will direct people to Replay Rants if they want to read the articles that she posted in her community tab. I think it'll make for some light reading. And I think we also managed to have a valuable life lesson here about the internet and strangers and just not knowing who you're really dealing with. I mean, I can think of 2, maybe 3 people that I can say on my time on the internet that I know. And I know because we know each other, like each other's families, and we've had conversations, and it's, things have gone back and forth between our homes. Like, that's it. And I've probably said that for 2 people. Yeah, just like a little bit of a recrapper, adjust your focus. I mean, I probably could have got into it more. Like I said, I did invite Tommy D over for, yeah, I know, as I show my entire life. It was just chickens in a camper. I don't think I showed any identifying info, did I? Right? I didn't. If I did, you can help me edit it out. Oh shit, you made me forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, for the recrapper. I invited Tommy D up if he wanted to do like a Q&A so I can ask him why he feels compelled to like have these panels with pretty big chats. I mean, 80, 90 people in them, have 10 people up on panel, but then nobody can question Zell. Everything else is, free range. That was my issue, but he's tired. Okay, good. Because I'm like, if I showed anything, just help me edit it out, like my license plate. But I don't think my car was back there. I think I parked on the front of the house today. Oh, good. Well, I did do a chicken and camper docs. I mean, these people are crazy. They could be like, put those chickens through a reverse image search, find out where I bought them. Crazy fuckers. I will say this, guys. This will be my final thought. STL gives great Costco recommendations. He's the one that told me about those yogis. We have been eating them like crack cocaine. They are delicious. Definitely recommend if you need a good snack and you are like a fruit snack addict like me, but they're not as bad for you as fruit snacks. I mean, they're not great, but they have a little bit better quality. So calling chicken, I know. Oh my God, literally CPS, Chicken Protective Services. You're right. I guarantee one of the haters watches this. They'll be like, look at her coop. It's too small. It's filthy. Look at her chicken's toes. They have bumblefoot or some crap. I see it now. I can hear it now. All right. I love you all. Have a great Saturday. Behave and try not to burn down the internet. Bye.